Things happened to the prophets which were contrary to custom and nature, things which never happened to ordinary people. What believers know as miracles, or mujiza. Allah Ta'ala, through the prophets and messengers, has made this kind of miracle, for the increase of the faith of the people of the world. So that they can accept faith in Allah very easily. Allah's messenger can believe in the messengers. So that the people of this world can believe in the afterlife. For that reason, Allah Ta'ala through the ages, through the messengers, prophets, messengers, at times, has caused extraordinary events out of the norm. Dear friends, in today's video, I am going to discuss such a phenomenon, which you will be surprised to know. After a prophet's head was cut off, how did he speak? This incident happened with which prophet? The event described in the Quran is going to be wonderful and instructive. So I request everyone, watch the video till the end without delaying even a bit. The prophet who spoke even after his head was cut off is Hazrat Yahya alayhis salam. He was 30 years old at the time of his death. He is the son of Zachariah alayhis salam and the prophet after Sulaiman alayhis salam. He was a resident of Beit al-Muqaddas. Yahya alayhis salam, cousin of Jesus alayhis salam. He was 6 months older than Jesus. Yahya alayhis salam was sent as a prophet to the apostles. His Sharia law was that it is forbidden to marry one's own brother or sister's daughter. In implementing this law, he was killed by the cruel Shahsak Herod. Because Herod married his brother's daughter, Yahya alayhis salam forbade him. Herod continued to hate Yahya alayhis salam. He always tries to kill her. Herod Yahya ordered the beheading of the prophet. One day Herod's soldiers entered Yahya's room where he was worshipping Allah. While he was praying, they slaughtered him, cut off his head and sent him to the tyrant Herod. Later he was buried next to the Umayyad Mosque in Damascus. Many people here differ where he was killed. Aqsa Mosque or somewhere else. In response to this, Sori said on the authority of Rahimahullah Amash that the 70 prophets, including Yahya alayhis salam, were killed by the oppressors in the Aqsa Mosque in Jerusalem. Some say that because he was sent as a prophet to Damascus, he was killed in Damascus. According to John, he preached the word of God in the Transjordan region. He invited truth to the kingdom of Herod Antipas, the Jewish king. This emperor was the epitome of Roman civilization. That is why he spread immorality and disobedience to Allah throughout the country. He married Herodias, wife of his brother Philip. The prophet Yahya exhorts Herod in this, and speaks out against his wickedness. Herod arrested him for this crime and sent him to prison. Herodias thought that, as a result of the moral consciousness that prophet Yahya had spread among the people, women were becoming abominable in the eyes of the people. So he tried to save his life. At last at Herod's birthday celebration, he gets his desired opportunity. At the festival, his daughter performed a charming dance, winning the hearts of the heroes. Herod was satisfied and said to him, "Tell me what reward you want." The girl asks her adulterous mother, "What do I want?" Mother said, "Seek the head of the prophet Yahya." So he folded his hands in front of the heroes and said, "Jahapna. Bring me the head of prophet Yahya now." Hearing this, Herod became very depressed. But what is the way not to accept Priya's daughter's demand? He cut off the head of Yahya alayhis salam from Takhan prison, and placed it on a plate and gave it to the woman. But fearing the prophet's public support, Herod secretly calls the prophet, and announces to the crowd that the prophet has fled and gone somewhere. On the other hand, Zechariah, the father of Yahya prophet, peace be upon him, was looking for his son around. 3 days later, suddenly, he heard the voice of Yahya, peace be upon him, from a grave, and asked, "My son, what are you doing here?" Then he told the whole story. Dear friends, although the event is very well described in Matthew, there is no proper discussion of it in the Quranic hadith. Allah knows best about this. Friends, that's it for today's video. Stay well, stay healthy. To get our next important videos, subscribe the channel and turn on the bell button.